For many years, casinos and gambling have been known to be associated with the mafia, prostitution, drugs, and all these awful things, but in all reality, that's not necessarily true. That's true in most movies, but not in real life. And that is where casinos get a very bad rap, is from all these movies. Um, One of the best decisions the U.S. government could make would be to legalize casinos in all states and poker online, poker in these casinos everywhere because of all the different benefits that it comes with. So in this speech, I'll be giving you the information you need to know on why the government should be legalizing this. Casinos and gambling should be legalized because of the new jobs that they'll bring to any city or state, because of the economic boom that will occur currently or shortly after the casino opens, and because all the untaxed underground poker rings will be shut down. When looking at the jobs that any casino brings into a town, you have to understand how poker works. Each table itself needs a dealer, it needs multiple servers, and then everyone needs a bookie. So all these different things may not sound like many jobs, but in the grand scheme of things, one casino can have up to about 5,000 employees. And that's just an average casino. MGM, which is the largest casino in Las Vegas, has 9,000 employees, the manager told Andrea DeTuce from Wall Street Journal. Now, 9,000 is a stretch because that's easily the largest casino. It has 120,000 rooms available between that and its sister branch in D.C., and those numbers don't come anywhere else. But then you look at things like what the Las Vegas mayor told historian Derek Fruiter in 1999 is that there are 119,000 people being employed by different casinos and different gambling rinks, and that's just in Las Vegas alone. That is the highest number that Las Vegas has ever seen, probably the highest number that the United States will ever see. But just thinking about how many jobs that brings into any certain town or state is unreal, because that would in itself help unemployment by up to 6% in some smaller cities. And not only did bringing new people into town create a better environment for the economy and create better numbers, you also got to think of all these visitors coming into town who are going to be playing poker. So if you're playing a game of poker and you buy in for $2,000 and you walk out with $10,000, your tax is going to end up coming to be about $243, which may sound like a lot, but if you consider that you walked in with $2,000 and you're walking out with roughly $9,750, you're not going to be that upset. And that's what TurboTax actually said on one of their online interviews, because they're a big partaker in attempting to make poker a legal thing, casinos a legal thing in all 50 states. It's because they know that the amount of revenue that it'll bring in through taxes and through all these other activities beats anything else that we have right now, other than large things like NFL teams and MLB and things like that. Another reason that a lot of people don't want casinos and poker in their towns and states is because they all think it's dirty money. But that's not necessarily true. I mean, poker is just a game of chance. I mean, if you're better than other people, you have a better chance of winning. It's almost like life. It's like when you go to work. If you're a better salesman than somebody else, you're going to make a higher commission than somebody else. I mean, there are people who make millions and millions of dollars doing nothing but playing poker. Those people also end up having to pay about $2 million in tax every year. But then we look at things like underground poker, which is a huge problem that the United States is facing right now, because there are over 1 million online poker games going on. Daniel Beekman from New York Daily Times says any given hour. At nights, it's closer to about 5 million games going on. And if you think about that, some of those games buy-ins started $1 million. Some of them, the highest actually ever recorded in an online poker game was $190 million was the pot. So if you think about that, think about how much of that money was not sent to the government and put into the government's pockets to help pay for new schools, new roads, and things like that. we're really just missing out on big opportunities that are going to happen whether we support them or not. So why would we not get on their side and just take a little bit of money from them, and then at the end of the day, everyone's happy. They get their money, and the government and all the normal citizens are paying less taxes. Hamilton Nolan from Gawk.net, which is kind of like an underground poker website, which is illegal, but he said that every night the U.S. government could make more than $100 million or every year the U.S. government can make more than $100 million in taxes, but we're missing out on it because we refuse to let poker and casinos be legalized in all 50 states. So it's my belief that the addition of gambling casinos to any state or city would not just help the city or make a small difference, it would make an economic boom, it would provide more jobs than any other new facility could do, and it would also get rid of a lot of illegal underground poker tournaments and matches going on. I hate that.